Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers Rescue Bots podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
And I'm the thing in the mist. I'm David.
And today, David Wise has had the last laugh on us all.
Yep, plots that always work. Machines
right.
Going crazy.
It's another Day of the Machines in Return of the Dino Bot.
Which is a very straightforward title.
Yep.
It's very upfront. It's not trying to beat around the bush. There's the Dino Bot, which is 2 words. And it has returned.
Right, because he's not a Dinobot in the way that most Transformers Dinobots are. He's not a Cybertronian. He's a museum animatronic that has been given higher than dog level but below person level intelligence.
Yes, so, I mean, that's kind of Dinobot level intelligence.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Yeah, well, depending upon the Dinobot specifically, yeah.
Its brain may be a Commodore 64 like the G1 Dinobots.
Well, they ended up being smarter than that. It's approaching the intelligence level of the Dinobots from Animated when they were created.
But a lot less violent, mostly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this first aired May 12th, 2012, written by Luke McMullen. This is the only Rescue Bots episode he's written.
Has he written other things?
Not a lot, actually. An episode of Alias.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
Whatever Samurai Girl is.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's a TV series or a movie or...
It looks like it was a mini-series or something.
Okay.
This guy's IMDb profile is fairly short.
Well, you get that sometimes.
Anyway, so it is foggy in Griffin Rock, as I imagine it is a lot, because they're an island in Maine.
Yeah, that's kind of like... I mean, even when Fallout 4 did a little DLC expansion-y sort of thing that was called Far Harbor, that was an island in Maine, and that had a whole, like, mechanic around radioactive fog rolling in.
Ooh.
So that's, it's kind of what they're known for.
And Blades is loving it, because he can't fly, because Danny doesn't like flying in the fog.
Aww.
And also, there's a marathon of the most dangerous chefs on. I'm very curious as to what that means.
I mean, they've got knives. There's fire. I can definitely. Seems legit.
I'd imagine if it was an actual TV show, you'd be like cooking some of the most dangerous animals, like gator. Scorpions or whatnot.
Or maybe like that Japanese pufferfish that poisons you if you cook it wrong.
Ooh.
Well, it's just if you cut it wrong, it has a poison sac. If you cut that, you die. Was it something in their blood, and you have to like actually cook it and it kills it? If you make it properly, it doesn't kill nobody. You just have to do it properly. It's not that hard.
I do have to say, with all the movie references that we've gotten in this series so far, I was a little disappointed that we didn't have any monster, spirit, ghost things coming out of the fog. Or reference there too. I mean, there will be monsters, sort of.
Yes.
Yeah,
but I expected more references to ghosts.
No undead ghost things. That might have been too far. If you go ghosts, you're referencing the fog. If you go weird things, you're referencing the mist, which is such a good and bad movie at the same time for me. Like, I hate the middle bit. I love the punchline at the end so much. It's wrong, but the first time I saw that, I laughed so hard. There's something wrong with me.
Anyway, the important thing about that Japanese pufferfish is that Louis Jourdan totally killed a guy with it on Columbo once.
Oh. Presumably on purpose.
Just one more question. Do you know how to cook a fish? I only ever eat tuna, so I'm not that good at cooking a fish.
I think that's literally a line from that episode. Anyway, as noted, the fog brings out the weird side of town. People often call in incorrect reports, like that time the mayor saw an elephant that was actually a street sweeper.
Maybe their street sweepers shouldn't be so elephant-shaped.
Well, we do see it later in the episode, and it's not entirely elephant-shaped, but it's got like an eyeball thingy on the front of it that looks like the helper robot from last episode.
Anyway, and indeed they receive one of these frivolous calls. It's about a dinosaur that's hanging around Doc Greene's lab. And so Cody is all, okay, I'll just type that up on my invisible typewriter.
But then he looks over through binoculars because he can see their mad science clifftop observatory thing from their firehouse with these binoculars. Sure, okay, whatever. And he sees Frankie and a giant mechanical dinosaur, the one that vaguely looks like Beast Wars Megatron, behind her. And it kind of seems like Frankie lacks spatial awareness because it has to be right behind her, and then they have to drive there, and, well, it turns out...
It's very foggy.
It's also worth pointing out that also it looks like a zombie, because it's
because they
still
haven't repaired
damaged it. And they didn't actually repair it, they just upgraded its computer.
It's got the Terminator look, sort of.
Yeah. Yes, except a T-Rex.
Yes.
Well, the Mecha Godzilla look.
Terminator-saurus.
Only more so.
Yes, Terminator-saurus.
I mean, that's clearly where that franchise has to go next.
Yes.
But even though it's a dinosaur, it still has the voice of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I mean, that would be a better career move instead of trying to CG him or find out with a good reason why a Terminator keeps aging and looks like current Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm okay with that.
But
I do want to see
Genesis
him just voice.
That looked like... Was that in Genesis or was that in Salvation?
That was in Salvation where they did like a CG Arnold and it looked weird.
I like Salvation because I like sad movies about terrible things happening to
Haven't
people.
they done a CG Arnold in every one of the last 3 Terminator movies? To varying degrees of success?
I mean, probably for like special effects, but most of the time he's just old Arnold Schwarzenegger.
In the most recent one, yeah. Which sounds like it's actually
Increasingly.
I thought it was okay. I saw it.
I don't like the idea of what happens in the opening of it. That would annoy the piss out of me.
It's a bit of a shock.
Yes.
But I really like Mackenzie Davis in it, and Linda Hamilton still kicks ass.
I need to see that. Maybe I'll rent that digitally from home now that, I can't go out on my days off.
You must upload it from Skynet.
Yes. Yes.
But anyway, dinosaur, menacing Frankie. It's time to call in the rescue bots. Except...
Roll to the rescue!
Except it turns out it's not like the Terminator in Terminator 1. It's more like the Terminator in Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Because it is now, I've been reprogrammed. I'm now a good dinosaur.
Now I just want to see a robot Terminator Arnold serving coffee. He's a barista. It's a Terminator AU story!
Yes.
Set in a coffee shop.
Welcome to Skynet, Bucks.
Which is the thing. I'm growing more to like the prevalence of coffee shop AUs as opposed to the current thing that's cropping up. Quarantine AU? No?
Oh, God.
Please, no.
No.
Too much reality.
No.
You must lower this tea bag into the hot water.
Yeah.
Yes. Must make the foam just right.
I cannot self-percolate. You have to do it for me.
Oh, the percolator.
Oh, no.
I am sorry, that is the best pun I've had in a while.
Percolator 3, Rise of the Cappuccino Machines. Anyway,
I can go for a good coffee shop AU.
Oh,
now that I'm not living it anymore.
I cannot understand why you seep. No. I do not know why this is giving me such creative ideas. Anyway.
Yeah, this dinosaur has been renamed Trex and kind of been given like a cartoon dumb guy voice. Like, I want to see the rabbits, George.
So like Grimlock.
Yeah, but kind of Grimlock,
dumber?
but more of like a Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Like if Grimlock was Fred Flintstone.
Okay.
Oh, now I just want to recast the Flintstones with the Dino Bots.
But then what would they have as all their machines? Like people? Like you're feeding your garbage into a person and the person's all like, it's a living. Oh, I wish for death.
That's...
Well, I guess you can do
dark,
like
man.
various Predacons or something. Just other animals that are smaller than dinosaurs. That are robots also. Or just Sharkticons everywhere.
Anyway, so he's been programmed mostly to guard the lab, get coffee, even though Doc Greene is more of a tea man, and also do what this show claims is the Macarena. But listen, I did not live through 1995 for you to call this mockery the Macarena.
Yeah, it didn't seem right. I guess it was trying with its tiny little arms, although the arms aren't entirely accurate to how T-Rex arms should be, that the claws should be pointed inward, although maybe that wasn't entirely accepted knowledge at the time the show was, or at least widely. The scientific community probably knew, archaeologists probably knew about it, but,
I do worry about this damaged robot dinosaur's ability to make coffee with those tiny little arms, but I guess it can manage somehow.
I mean, obviously they're not licensing Los Del Rio, but trust me, trust me, younger listeners, there was a time when this was inescapable.
Yeah.
For 6 months, yeah.
Yeah. And then for another few years at, like, weddings for embarrassing ants.
It was a tail end as a joke and in references in movies and everything for a while longer, but it was inescapable for a bit.
Yes, it was.
But it did not outlive the funky chicken at weddings. That is unstoppable.
Okay.
And the Doc can control all this with his gauntlet.
Yes.
Because it turns out that somebody has been breaking into their lab and not taking stuff, but leaving stuff.
Which, sure, that's more suspicious and frightening than, like, somebody breaking into your house and stealing something. Whereas breaking into your house and leaving objects behind, that's scarier?
No, but they're just totally okay with this. This is fine. This is fine.
Well, they're not totally okay with it, in as much as they have hired, or, they've programmed
a giant dinosaur.
But they haven't called the police.
They haven't not brought this stuff into their homes.
Yeah, like, I don't know, throw this out, toss it in the ocean.
Well, Doc Greene is a mad scientist, so it's understandable.
Yeah, this is either the work of a rival mad scientist or the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
Although
one of those.
I do appreciate that Doc Greene says someone is breaking into his house, he or she. Although he could have, like, they is a perfectly good word. It works. Use it.
I don't think we were quite at they yet in 2012.
Well, they was already, like,
the
actual term. It's been that way for like a century or more. It's just, it hadn't become into standard useful parlance again as the appropriate. You don't know? They. And some people prefer they, anyway.
Anyway, so they have to head back into town because the mayor has reported a short man in a hard hat looking suspiciously at City Hall, which they all immediately recognize is a fire hydrant.
It's the fire hydrant. Come on, guys. Yeah.
So cut to Trex. He's in the fog again. And, hey, there's a shadowy figure there who seems to have a monocle and definitely a fully realized character model that we cannot fully see.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, we don't get a clear look at the character model this episode. It's a really good character model, though. It feels very much like the design was... It feels like two character models that were merged together in a way, because it's like got like a vest with shoulder pads and a like a 1920s like white shirt with the armbands, like he's a bartender or something.
I get strong anime villain vibes off this guy.
I could see that.
Yeah, this is like a villain from like Black Butler or something.
I get strong steampunk villain vibes off of this guy.
Yes. He doesn't have, in the look I saw, he didn't have any noticeable gears, but the monocle.
Yeah, monocle, but it's not. I don't know that it's like a high tech monocle.
Yeah.
No, it's an oldie timey monocle. You don't need a high tech monocle.
Or it should be like shaped.
Anyway, we don't actually see him until. Do we see him next episode? I didn't
yes, we did.
Okay.
But if he's a steampunk guy, he should have like a monocle that's actually made. It's like a gear with a lens in it.
Ooh, that would hurt.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but gotta make sacrifices.
He just hasn't put all his accessories on or something. But,
well, before you leave your evil lair, take one thing off.
Yeah, well, he took 2 or 3 things off. He's not wearing an overcoat, and there's no hat, and he vaguely kind of looks like Vincent Price a little.
Apparently, he's supposed to look like Basil Rathbone.
Yeah, I can see that, but like the hairs, I don't remember ever seeing Basil Rathbone with that hairstyle.
Anyway, so he has. So this guy, he has the gauntlet, and he uses it to access or to get into Trex and reprogram him. And you can tell he's been reprogrammed because his eye turns red for evil.
Oh no!
Oh no, we still left him with evil mode in.
Oh no! You gotta watch out for that. You can't just leave him set to evil mode.
I don't know why I didn't take this out.
Also, just having everything controlled by like one armband gauntlet thing, that's your single point of failure. It's a single point of failure, and there's where all your problems are going to come from.
And luckily, this guy just drops it as he takes off. And Trex goes in, plugs into the computer, ostensibly to check for viruses, but instead, he puts the virus in himself.
Oh no!
And indeed, it's David Wise's revenge, because it's now a full-on Day of the Machines.
Yes.
Yes.
And also, Boulder has now destroyed the White City street sweeper because he thought it was an elephant.
Aww. Again, they need to have street sweepers that are less elephant-shaped.
So yeah, the street lights are going nuts. The sprinkler systems go on. Garbage trucks start delivering garbage.
Yeah, it's to the mayor. They just dump it right on the mayor's porch. Also, my notes at this point just say, this is why you don't do any of this.
Yeah.
It's the Internet of Things. Deadly things.
Yes. The newspaper delivery... I don't know why the newspaper delivery robot apparently has, like, a child assisting it, but it starts throwing... I mean, I assume that was, like, a paper boy, but I guess it could just be some random young man or boy who happened to be in the way of the newspaper delivery floating robot thing that is pelting him with newspapers.
Or he was harassing it because maybe that's the holographic newspaper delivery bot that replaced him.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe it stole his job.
Yeah.
Correction, print is not dead. You are dead.
I was just looking up one thing, and I found out they made a toy of the shark from last episode. Kind
Yes,
of.
they did. Well, it's the shark. It's a subsequent shark from a different episode.
It is, but still, they made a show. Like, I'm surprised how many things from the show they actually made toys of, because I really never looked at the toy line. Anyway, the lawnmower robot is back. The lawnmower man again. Okay, we have the Mist. We have the lawnmower man. Stephen King is having revenge in this episode.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to fight. I don't know, the giant steam press from the Mangler.
I wouldn't be surprised.
This is definitely, given the number of classic cars on this island, somebody's probably dealing with a Christine.
Oh, yeah, it would have been nice to see somebody chase... Oh, the guy who always goes fast. It'd be nice if he was chased by his car, but that doesn't happen.
On there, like, playing John Carpenter music while he's doing so.
Yeah.
Need a truck with a Green Goblin face on it for some reason.
Yes.
I mean, everything needs that truck.
Yes.
Who made who? Who made you?
If
Guy getting attacked by a vending machine.
Well, that's basically the paper delivery thing. If we get Green Goblin in the new MCU, and there is not a reference to a goblin-faced truck, I will be sad. Or a van or something. Just have the goblin face on the front of something.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, they not only do they have to deal with his lawnmower, but it's brought reinforcements.
Yes. Yeah, they have a lot of horrible buzzsaw monster robots on this island.
Yes.
Like, I don't know why they have so many.
And speaking of things why I don't there's so many, there's the poison trucker again.
Yeah, I was surprised, like, with the giant, barely strapped down thing. Oh,
Well, just heading through town, delivering my load of poison.
Look, you gotta deliver the poison somehow.
like, after last time, like, I'll find a better way. Admittedly, at least he's not driving the mountain roads again, but it's in the middle of town. It's just, like...
Listen, buddy, I don't buy the poison, I just truck it. Somebody keeps buying poison.
From where to where? What is this delivery system?
But Chase does a very, it's a very Michael Bay leap over it to save this old lady.
It's basically the leap that Ironhide does in the first movie.
Yes. It's very dramatic for Chase to be doing.
And there's also a guy who's texting while he's driving. His moped.
Texting while driving on the scooter that was designed in a previous episode. What was it called? The turbo scooter?
Yes.
So that's apparently already been mass-produced.
Well, to be fair, we don't know that... I mean, the one that was being tested in the previous episode could have just been an upgraded version of a mass-produced model.
That's possible.
That's okay, then.
And Chase has a pretty great and kind of gross line that if your eye is not on the road, the rest of you soon will be.
Oh, yeah, that was dark.
That's dark, man.
I mean...
by which I mean your organs.
If anybody's going to say it, it's going to be Chase in this show, but still.
Well, yes. So everybody, and meanwhile, the doc is trying to run an antivirus program from his tablet.
Very exciting antivirus. Very exciting progress bar.
Oh, yeah, progress
here.
bar.
There's a big progress bar. Frankie has to sort of evade the dinosaur. At one point, she does a Fred Flintstone yabba dabba doo slide on his tail.
Yeah, well, except for the tail slide, like the progress bar action just reminded me of like so many 90s movies.
Oh, absolutely.
Like when the progress bar was like an action scene.
Oh, of course, there'd be, and obviously, well, I mean, it all goes back to, I think maybe the first instance of this might be the ticking nuclear bomb in Goldfinger.
Yeah.
Which Bond stops, of course, when the clock is at 007.
He had to wait for it.
He was fighting a guy with a deadly hat.
Well, yes.
He was just talking gold bars at him.
It's dumb, but I appreciate, like, I hate the trope that, like, a clock will always stop on, like, 1 second left. It annoys me. So stopping on 7 is like, oh, haha, that's funny. But at least it's not 1. The 1 always pisses me off.
No, it has to stop on the 1 because that's the most dramatic moment for it to stop at.
You can get down to single digits. That's dangerous enough. Like, if this clock is badly wired, a 1 is going to explode anyway.
That's fair.
So Heatwave rescues the mayor, and he is none too pleased when he finds out that this is partially Doc Greene's doing for putting the whole town on the cloud.
No one could have ever seen this coming.
And meanwhile, the rescue bots are just going to fight these lawnmowers with pipes.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to have to beat them up.
And we totally get some Zack Snyder, like, slow-mo then fast-mo. So, release the Snyder cut of Rescue Bots, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, this episode's actually like 3 hours long, and there's a long subplot about Amy Adams.
No.
Release the butthole cut of Cats.
Yes.
Do not release the butthole cut of Rescue Bots, because it is also here where we see Mr. Pettypaws.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Pettypaws is like almost a jump scare.
It's the cat scare.
Yes! I love a good cat scare, because you're scared, but then there's a cat.
Yes. And Mr. Pettypaws is perhaps the least frightening of cats.
Yes.
Yeah,
big fluffy kitty.
White, fluffy cat. It's like, no, well, it depends upon the cat scare in movies, especially since half of them involve someone off screen throwing a cat. Not sure I like those, especially considering where they're throwing the cat sometimes.
Yeah, don't throw cats.
Well, one of my favorites is the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie End of Days, where somehow there's a cat scare that happens when Schwarzenegger opens a fridge.
Oh, what? Okay, sure.
Because there was a cat in the fridge.
Why? That's not where cats go.
No.
Cats don't belong in...
I guess that's where the food is. I mean, well, obviously the cat's okay, because the cat gets out of the fridge when Schwarzenegger opens it, but he's like, the cat. No, it's only a cat, it's a fridge. I believe this is the same movie where he makes himself a pizza milkshake.
That's not a milkshake. It's
one of those things where it's like, oh, this guy, he lives alone, so he's putting like pizza and like old Chinese takeout into a blender, and then he just drinks it.
I live alone, what? And I have not done that.
Sure, no.
Yet. Give me a little longer. Give me a few more weeks of not going out.
I mean, this is the same movie where he has to fight through an entire cabal of Satanists to prevent the devil from having sex on New Year's Eve.
He just wants to have fun.
I don't think I ever actually saw this movie somehow. Maybe I did like once when it was new.
I mean, it's sort of later period Arnold. It's extremely not good.
Yeah,
but it's like late 90s.
Well, in fact, it's 1999 because not only is it New Year's Eve, it's the turn of the millennium.
Oh, yeah, those.
It's the end of days.
Not a good time.
It's not great.
Well, in fact, his sidekick is Transformers Robots in Disguise actor Kevin Pollak.
Ooh.
Oh.
Anyway, so they've beaten up all these. So anyway, they're fighting these landscapers. Doc Green's antivirus progress bar has reached 100. Everything is okay, except for Trex, and they know he's coming because of some Jurassic Park water vibrations.
Of course. You gotta do that. You gotta do the Jurassic Park. So they aren't going to reference the fog, but we'll get some Jurassic Park water vibrations. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the fog was not, it wasn't Jurassic Park big.
Okay, fine.
No.
Or Jaws big.
No.
They could have referenced the mist. They could have had just like things with tentacles wandering around there that were like, oh, it's a garbage collector that's just got tentacles and it wanders by or something.
Or Predator or Alien, which we were referencing previously.
We did reference that earlier. Well, I'm certainly doing enough Schwarzenegger impressions in this episode for no good reason.
Yes. We're just in that mode now. We brought up Terminator, and now it's just Schwarzenegger all the way down.
During the fight, I noticed that like some of the robots have like battle goggles that show up, and all of them are wearing goggles, except for Boulder, who's the construction worker who you'd most likely think should have goggles.
Well, maybe he's got them built in. Maybe his secret. That's his secret cap. He's always wearing goggles. Also my secret.
Well, he does have different eyes than everybody else.
Well, and he's also a big green guy.
Yeah. Exactly. He's the Hulk, is what I'm saying.
And there's also a gag here where Blade says that he should have his own reality show, America's Foggiest Rescues.
He's very proud of this idea. It's adorable. He's so good. He's such a baby.
And anyway, with his help, they take down Trex, Wedge Antilles style.
Yes.
So they've sort of got it subdued, but they kind of don't want to just demolish it because this is not that kind of show. And also, Frankie is quite fond of it.
Yeah.
So
back before it went crazy.
Yes. So even though it is still in evil mode, it will still respond to verbal commands, which means that they can make it go get coffee. So they have to race back. So it races back to Doc Greene's. They have to race it back there and complete their mission before it can make him a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it takes a few minutes to make coffee if you're doing good coffee. It's not instant coffee. They don't have a K-cup machine.
Takes him a while to properly prepare hot brown water in a spherical container.
Yes.
Yes, as Chase explains what coffee is. Hot brown water.
Spherical
I prefer
container.
I prefer hot brown, slightly more translucent water. I'm much like Doc Greene. I'm more of a tea man.
Tea is good. I need more.
Maybe it's harder to manipulate the tea bags with dinosaur arms.
This is possible. So they've finally got him. They've got him devirused now. Everything is fine. Trex is fine. The city is totally trashed.
Yes, as they notice when the fog clears, and they say that it looks like Cody's room, which isn't very nice.
Like, oh, I liked it better when there was fog.
Yes.
Because very rarely do you see the aftermath of the Day of the Machines.
Yeah.
Because, I'm sure there's garbage and probably newspapers scattered all over.
Yep.
Body parts of the people that those lawnmower things got to first.
Why are those lawnmower things so scary? Why aren't they just, reasonable?
We have big lawns in Griffin Rock.
Why aren't they just, big Roombas or something? They've got to be, terrifying.
Yeah, there are robotic lawnmowers. Those are a thing.
Well, yeah, but they don't usually have big old
Yeah, and they
buzzsaws.
don't look... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't look like,
wood chippers.
killbots.
These, they look like wood chippers, basically. And that's not what a lawnmower is.
They're combine harvesters, but the size of a car with an angry face on top. They're part chopping mall killbots.
They look like that thing that people get fed into in the roller coaster in Nothing But Trouble. Mr. Bone Stripper.
Let's move on away from that movie. That's the horrible movie. Oh.
Can I offer you a hot dog? That movie is terrible. So anyway, it turns out things are even worse for the town because it turns out that Mayor Lusky has decided, after another catastrophic failure, that Doc Greene is totally fired.
Aww.
Oh.
I get it. This was pretty bad.
I guess that's sort of where the plot is going here. That's the sort of dun 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 at the end. But, yeah, that's a heck of a job to have to find a replacement for.
Well, I believe that will be the main thrust of the next 2 episodes.
Ooh, 2 episodes.
2-parters.
That's right. It is a rare Rescue Bots 2-parter. Although this is kind of a 3-parter here. This is the Before the Storm to the other 2 episodes, Other Voices.
Oh, okay.
So, and indeed, we see this same shadowy figure lurking outside City Hall, and once more, he's dropping important evidence, which I guess is his. This is either his MasterCard or his credit card. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, he's dropping he's
Doesn't
so clumsy.
Sorry, either his MasterCard or his business card, rather.
Doesn't it sort of bend on its way down? Maybe this is his Metro card. This is his public transit card for, evil public transit.
Oh man, then he's getting back to the ferry and he's trying. I swear I've got it.
Evil science public transit.
And so this guy just constantly dropping evidence, and it indeed has that sinister M logo on it.
Oh no!
And that is the episode. Ending on a bit of a down note, obviously.
Yeah, he got fired. That's sad. You can't just lose a job on a little kids show.
Especially since I don't know what the employment opportunities are on this island, and I worry about him doing anything else because as they say in Ghostbusters, I've been in the private sector. They expect results.
Oh.
But I mean, yeah, that no one could have ever seen this coming. I mean, you get all this stuff like this hooked up to one main central control thing, and yeah, this was a horrible accident waiting to happen. So.
I mean, listen, you've lived on this island presumably your entire life. You know that a day of the machine, you probably have like a day of the machines every year.
Yeah, Day of the Machines is just Thursday.
Thursday of the Machines.
Semi-annual holiday.
Yes. So yeah, that's... I'm sad. Sad for Doc Greene getting fired. Was he gonna just find some other town that has, like, a chief town municipal mad scientist? It's not like some fantasy story where you can just go be a wizard in some other king's court.
Yeah, well, I'm going to hitting the West Coast, going to Wyvern Bluff.
Well, depending upon where this is in the series, Mech might be hiring.
Oh, that's a good point. He can go work for them. He's got experience with robotics.
Oh, don't give this man like weapons grade munitions.
No.
That's why Silas was able to kill like all 5 members of Mech because Doc Greene had just killed the rest of them accidentally.
Ooh, no.
Womp womp.
You know, not maliciously or anything. It was like an Inspector Clouseau movie. So yeah, this is considerably plottier than most Rescue Bots episodes, and that plot is going to continue next time.
Oh man, This is a lot for little kids to follow.
It is, and they can follow it only on the Hub, and also on Netflix.
Yes, now on Netflix.
Yes,
on
partially
Discovery
on Netflix.
Kids or whatever it is now.
Yeah, I think it actually might still be on that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a new season somewhere.
I think the new one is on that. I don't know about these old ones.
No.
Yeah, so of course we'll be back next week, but you can until then you can find us. Oh, and of course I have forgotten once more, as per tradition, David's Tokusatsu Corner.
Yes.
Yay! A couple minutes of QQ Sentai Go 5. This week, 2 red hot Saima beasts. The Calamity monster villain's mother, Grand Witch Grandine, is yelling at them because they couldn't kill the Rangers from deep space or whatever.
Is that like the Grand Wizard? Did they fight the Clan?
No, this series doesn't have any main villains that wear pointy hoods. That would be previous series, like I think the very first Ranger series, Go Ranger, whatever it was called. Mm-hmm. Like I think the villain had like a big pointy head, but it was also sort of shaped like he was shaped kind of like a ninja throwing star, sort of.
Okay,
only more elaborate. Anyway, whatever. This episode, the voice of Asuka is driving on a motorcycle and she wants to join the Rangers, and that's probably a subplot, but she gets shoved off because she's comic relief. Their dad is forcing all the boys to pilot in like a test cockpit for some new machine. Surprise, there's going to be a mid-series giant robot upgrade.
Oh no.
And like it's electrocuting them for some reason. I don't know why.
That's not great.
Like just they can't pilot it well enough and it shocks the shit out of them. That's ridiculous. Because their father is kind of horrible. Meanwhile, the Pink Ranger is going on a bus trip to deliver something to a mountain research lab. And then there's a bank robber that takes hostages on the bus. And at this point, my internet or the Shout streaming site was going really badly, so I only skimmed the rest of the episode. Because I couldn't get it watched in time, so I'm not entirely sure what went on. But the plot of the episode is the villains are trying to reawaken a volcano, which is not Mount Fuji, which is also in the direction that the Pink Ranger is going on the bus. This has been hijacked. And
Is it Is it not Mount Fuji in the same sense that Mount St. Hilary was not Mount St. Helens?
Yeah, pretty much that, because I don't think they actually say the name of the mountain. They say the name of the research facility they're going to.
So it is Mount Fuji, but not officially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least in what I saw, because, as I said, I had to skim through the episode to finish it in time. Mm-hmm. And, like, reawaken a volcano, they send a monster, what was it called? Hellburus, like it's Hell Cerberus, because it's a 3-headed monster with little wings, and its 3 heads are like Dobermans, which is kind of neat. Mm-hmm. But then the Rangers beat the shit out of that, and then, oh no, that plan failed again. But their mom, in deep space, is so pissed, she sends some energy to reawaken the monster from the very first episode, which was a magma lava volcano monster, and it gets a red repainted upgrade. It resurrects the Cerberus monster, and then the end of the episode is them kicking the shit out of the Rangers, I guess. I kind of skipped to the end. But the point is, this is actually part 1 of a 2-part episode, so it's okay that I couldn't watch it, because it's a continuing story. Mm-hmm. And next episode, they get an upgrade. Oh, surprise. I wonder where it's going to come from. Oh, maybe those 5 trains that deliver the Ranger vehicles every episode.
Ooh. Trains. Is this going to be Gal Gaigar now? Are they going to get train shoulders? Because train shoulders are really cool.
The train shoulders in a different way, which, like, they've done train robots in various Ranger series. I think the new series actually has a train robot too. I think it just showed up.
The robot train.
But it's like, in the new series, it's like a train dinosaur, which is a cool idea. As opposed to the Ranger series Tokuger, which was based entirely around trains, where it was just 5 trains line up together, and then it just sort of stands up, and the red in the middle kind of ends up looking like a dick mid-transformation.
That sounds like something that does not get an American release.
Yes, that one has not gotten an American
release.
Why
do Americans hate trains so much?
And it is the least likely to ever get an American release. Also, it just looks lame. I mean, you could have gone Gal Gaigar, like train shoulders. It looks awesome, but no, this was just 5 trains in a line. Arms, legs, crotch. Blech. Anyway, another episode. Continue next week. Maybe I'll be able to finish it next time, or I think I should probably buy the DVDs if this keeps happening.
So yes, until next time, you can find us all over your net. We are on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is at patreon.com/iaconunderground. What will we be doing for April? Who knows?
Yeah, it'll probably just be something off of Netflix because there's no theaters.
Yeah, it turns out movies aren't happening anymore.
I just wanted to watch New Mutants.
Someday.
Just wanted to ever see that movie.
Maybe it'll go direct to streaming.
Maybe
Truly, much like Zeno's paradox, you will move closer to New Mutants all the time, and yet it remains forever out of your grasp.
Yes. It's a lot like that right now. Anyway.
I might just have to watch The Witch again.
Yeah, and just, I don't know. I like to believe that's it's a prequel.
Oh, there's various things that have come out on DVD that we could possibly watch.
Yeah, we'll find something. We a couple of us poke around on Disney Plus. We can find,
Yep, we'll figure something out.
Hockey duck cartoons.
New Mutants. Maybe. They need to just drop it on Disney Plus.
I mean, that would be the weirdest thing. I'm kind of surprised that almost didn't already happen. But then we got a release date, and then we got this.
Yeah.
So anyway. Until next time, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
Next week's episode is called The Other Doctor. Is this the War Doctor or the Val Yard? I'm David.
It's 13.
It's a guy I'm kind of surprised hasn't been on Doctor Who.
Oh.